Okay, so, yeah, okay, so, I'm gonna apologize. It matters to me and it makes me feel and blah. Hello? Not that. But I have this heinous, atrocious, a million times nasty, infinity times disgusting zit right here, and my dad pointed it out, pronunciate it yesterday, and I was well aware. I've known for days. I've seen it in the mirror. I've had nightmares about it. I've had dreams about it that go from good to not good. I don't know what that means. So yeah, just excuse this. And for today, we're going to be talking about social media a little bit and technology a little bit. And so I guess the joke is that I can't take a selfie or change my Facebook profile pic anytime soon because of this, you know? Sorry I'm extra weird. It's been a day. Long a day at work. And I have to film this because I just want to film, and I've thought about this topic a little bit, and I just wanted to share. Plus, I'm really proud of this outfit, and I have to show it off, you know. I'm like a little girly farmer. But okay, so, that's a new move. But anyway, basically, I do not have a Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram account. I don't have any of those three. I don't have all of those. So basically my social media, other than online stores, this is like fun facts, a little bit of a background, a little bit about me, my story, my take, my feeling on this topic. Anyway, basically there's online stores, there's clothing stores, there's this and that. I have this document on Word saved on my computer specific for passwords, and I have a whole list of basically all of the sites that I use. But the websites, as far as social media goes, really the only ones that I use, Facebook account, Pinterest account, and that's not even really social media. And Gmail, YouTube, that's like it. It's those four. I don't even know if they're all considered social media, you know? I know that Facebook does, definitely. And even then, I don't know. It's not as social media as these other ones, or at least as an observer, I guess that's what I would say about it. But yeah, so I have notes because I'm weird and I don't want to forget anything. I can't miss out on the Emily brain. And my brain's not here today, it's here. So let's just enjoy. But no, really. So, basically, I just have a few thoughts. So, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. I've just heard a lot of negativity and drama. I don't know much about it, but just from what I've heard, and especially, I don't want to say like, is it the tongue from babes or mouth from babes, that quote? He's not even a baby. He's my little brother, but he's like an adult now, officially. Has been for a year? Anyway, so he told me just a little brief thought, like, don't get it. That was basically all he said, and then I was asking him why, and then he says, there's just drama. So that's the word that I would use to describe it. And he said it just kind of made him depressed. So that was basically all I had to say about it, and I didn't really want to push or press, because that's his story, it's his account, you know? I don't think like there was a horror story behind it or anything, but just a little bit of drama in that area of life. And so something else, I would just feel like I would personally get obsessed or very absorbed or addicted to it. I think that a lot of people are glued to their phone. It's attached at their hip. They're like two-piece in a pod with their phone. And that's not really how I am. I mean, on my breaks at work, I'll go to my phone because I have to unwind and decompress. And I have to release the stress through the just chill, well sometimes chill, sometimes there's drama on like any platform, but just have that like chill time is I guess what I'm trying to say. So it's like an outlet, but I don't really use it all that much. I try to, sounds corny and cheesy, but just like do me, like my own life, like my own creativity and things, instead of, I don't want to use the word stalking, but that's kind of what it is, you know, other than stalking other people's accounts. Not other than, that's the wrong phrase. But I prefer stalking me, like in the real world, and even then, like, I really do perfect my Facebook account. Like, I'm on mostly to review my previous posts and to really like critique myself, which sounds really bad. So even that is unhealthy for me, so I can only imagine how much harder, how much worse it would be if I were to have another platform. And that's another thing. Let me find that out. So, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. So, sorry guys. Okay. So yeah, I just feel like, don't really know where I was going with that. But just basically, it's just another platform. That's 3 more platforms, 3 more accounts that I would feel like I have to update and keep track of. And I prefer to post than scroll. I don't really like the feed. I mean, like, as in actually like, enjoy it, and also like, comment, whatever. I do rarely, but usually it's the first thing that pops up on my feed. Like, as soon as I log in, there's the screen, there's the top, that's all I see, and then I'll go post my thing. And I just don't want any other outlet, platform, form of social media, you know? And I might change my mind. I might get just a Twitter, just a Tumblr, just an Instagram, or I might not get any. I really don't want any. I'm not interested in that. And I'll get questions from people, from friends, and they're like, do you have one? I'd love to follow you. I would love to see your pictures. You have really cool things that you post online, on Facebook, and you totally have that like Instagram style. And I think to myself, but I would just be posting the same things. I would just have different followers, maybe more or less friends, followers, you know? So I just don't really understand it. I would just feel like I would perfect it, be hard on myself. And I think, not so much with Facebook, but with these other things, where it's a lot more competitive, I think, and more popular too, I think that I would really compete and compare with other people. And that's what I've heard a lot about. Like, it's negative, it's depressing, it's very bold and blunt in that you have to live a perfect life. And that's just really sad to me. So, boredom is a part of it, addiction is a big part of it. So gotta be careful of those things. And then this will be a whole other thing where I talk more broad, not so narrow and specific as Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. But I would talk more. This is my thoughts on social media as a whole and technology as a whole. So, but okay, basically just to wrap this up, and I don't really know what this video is, it's just like a ramble and a rant. So, I sometimes will just go onto my Facebook, spend probably too much time, like an hour or 2 every once in a while, and just really go through some things like pictures and captions and things like that, and that's probably not the best to do. It makes you hard on yourself, it can be a waste of time, and it makes you really critique yourself and overanalyze and overthink, you know? But I just think it's kind of fun. Like, I see it as a journal. I see a lot of things as a journal, like a way to express an outlet, a way to record your life. So that's kind of how I view social media, or at least the Facebook world, the Facebook community. But this is kind of like on my bio or about me, and I have a screenshot of it. So this is what it says, basically. I only send friend requests to and accept friend requests from people I actually know and people I know well. So why do I have, and this could be another thing, but why do I have less than 200 friends? The most I've had was about 800 Facebook friends, and not in real life. But it was like, I know of you, or you're my friend's friend, or I think you're cool, I want to be your friend in real life, and I think you feel the same way, so that's why we're Facebook friends. You know, just that weird, awkward stuff. But this year, 2020, I really went through things. Like, I was, yes, this is bad, but I was perfecting my page and my albums. And I think I did this last year or the year before, where I put all my pictures, all my photos in specific albums, by topic, by theme, instead of having just random pictures on my timeline. They were all grouped together, they had a place to go, and as a perfectionist and a person with OCD, that was fun. It wasn't so, I don't know, maybe other people would think it's a waste of time, but for me, I did enjoy it. I don't know where I was going with it. Where I was going with it. But, yeah, so I have less friends, and it's like 170, and it feels pretty solid. Like, I'm not feeling like I'm sharing my life, exposing myself to strangers anymore. And there was a time where I would just hit accept to a request who was from someone I didn't know, someone I thought I knew, you know. Even then, I just, anyway. So just being careful about social media is important. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. But basically, that's that, and those are my notes, and those are my thoughts. But I guess to sum everything up, the way that social media can be is it's competitive and it's depressing. And both of those things involve perfectionism, I think. And as a natural perfectionist, it's not a good idea. It's just a bad idea for me to create those accounts, you know? And I think, like, I have enough going on in my life. You know what I mean? And it would be hilarious if I click the camera off and grab my phone or my laptop. Probably my laptop, because I prefer going on Facebook on my laptop, or at least to post. Anyway, I would probably use my laptop if I were to do this, which I'm not. But I click the camera off, and then I'm like, okay, bye. And then I just pull it up on my computer, like, time to create an account. But no. I just don't believe in it. You know? And I might be missing out, but, like, I don't miss it because I don't know it. So, I don't know. I just think Facebook is enough for me. You know what I mean? I mean, how do other people handle all of those things all at once? Do they post the same things on every platform? Are they different people posting different things, different types of content on each platform? Same person but acting so different? I don't know. It's very interesting. And I don't know if I'm going to delete this, but yeah. So I'm gonna go. Trying to think of closing remarks. Yeah. Ooh, sorry. Closing remark. Apologies. Okay.